Okay, this is how you fill out a job application. I'm not going to be writing, but I will be explaining. Make sure you put last name, first name, and if you have a middle initial, you are going to put April 15, 2013. You're going to put either your PO box or your mailing address here. City, state, I need you to put capital C, capital A, and then your zip code. You need to put your area code, a telephone number, and then an area code, then a message phone. This cannot stay empty. You have to put either a cell phone or somebody else's message phone. You will put your email address on this line here. Everybody here on this position can apply for sales assistant. Sales assistant. It has to be entry level. Skills and competencies which qualify you for this position. In this area, you will go to your resume and use the skills and qualities that you have on your resume. So all you do is copy them, put them here. You're going to put commas between each one. If you speak another language, put it here. Make sure it's capital. The first letter is a proper noun. If it's Spanish, Portuguese, French, whatever that might be. If you have been convicted, pleaded guilty, or no contest of misdemeanor, so this is not a speeding ticket. This is not a ticket where you got for driving with a broken headlight. No, this is if you have a misdemeanor. If you have to answer yes to this, you will put C attachment right here, and I will explain to you what you do. If it's no, just put a small check mark right here. Small. Do not make a big line across this way. Small check mark in here. Same thing here. Do you possess a valid driver's license? If you do, small check mark, and just make a fake number here. It'll just start it with A, and then put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do not put your real license here. If you do not have a license, small check right there. High school, here's your education. You have it on your resume as well. You're going to put Lee Grand right here on top, and on the bottom, high school. Lee Grand on the bottom of this box, high school. On this box, you're going to put Lee Grand, C-A, capital C, capital A. Course of study or major, you're going to put on the top general, and on the bottom education. Okay, general education in this box. The last year you completed, so that means if you are a senior, you're going to circle 3. If you are a junior, you are going to circle 2. If you're a sophomore, you would circle 1. It's asking you the last year you completed, which means 1 means 9th grade, 2 means 10th grade, 3 means 11th grade, 4 means 12th grade. None of you guys have graduated, so therefore you cannot circle the 4. You will circle the 4 after you graduate. Everybody else, you could circle the ones before that. And then it says, did you graduate? You're going to put pending on this line, P-E-N-D-I-N-G, and then underneath, May, and if it's either 2013 or 2014, down here. Pending, May 2013 or 14. Diploma or degree. So you will put you're not going to get a degree at the high school, you're going to get a diploma. You will put diploma right here, pending, and then the month and year, May 2013 or May 2014. diploma, pending, month and year. On this box, you're going to put NA right here, capital N/A. Right here, other, capital N/A. Do not write on any of these other boxes. Leave these blank. First box, second box, NA. If you do go to Merced College and are taking a college course, you would put Merced College, same thing, Merced, capital C, capital A, and then whatever class you're taking, advanced physics, or whatever that would be, advanced physics, math 81, whatever that would be, and you would leave these to say pending, and you count the years after you would graduate. Okay, so if you were going to graduate in 2 years, if you're a senior, you're probably going to graduate in 2 years from this year. You would put that here the same way you did over here. Extracurricular activities, clubs, organizations, or anything other than that, you will put that right here. If you're in MECHA, FFA, any club that you're in, right here, you put it. All of you guys are applying for part-time. You will put a small check mark, and then you're going to put schedules. So if you're going to school and you get out at 3, what time is the earliest you would be able to get to that place of work? If it's in Chowchilla or Merced or wherever it's at, you put a real schedule. So let's say Monday you get off at 3, you can be in Merced at the store at 3:30. You would put 3:30 / closing. Same thing on Tuesday, 3:30 / closing. Or Wednesday you could go in at 4 / closing. Thursday you go in at 6 / closing. You can make this your schedule. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, if you put lines on these applications stating that you can't work those days, then more than likely you're not going to get called, because they need people to be available all the time, especially Saturdays and Sundays when nobody else wants to work. Okay, so make your schedule up. Try to make it as real as possible since you're going to school right now. On your record of employment, this comes from your resume. Everything is on your resume. You do not need to think of anything else other than what's already there. So look at your periods of work employment on your resume. Put that here and here. From, and you put it in this little line. Month 6, 2010 to month 8, 2011. If that's just an example. Total years, you count the time of this here. If it's years, you put the years. If it doesn't equal any months, leave this blank and count the months and put the number of months here. And then hours per week, an average. Just give an average, 5, 10, 11. Don't say you don't know. Just kind of roughly give an estimate. That goes here. Reason for leaving. Some of you guys return to school, so you would put return to school. That's one reason. Another reason might be end of program. Summer vacation ended. Whatever the reason was, you put it here. The title. For example, Pennies for Patients, volunteer. Last salary, volunteer. Okay, make sure they fit. Make sure you go all the way across the lines. Duties, you have that on your resume. Write down your duties right here. Okay, your supervisor's name, that is, in this case for Pennies for Patients, that would be me. You would put Mr. Govea or first name, last name. If you do first name, last name, then if you're going to have supervisor's name down here, you do first name, last name, first name, last name, first name, last name. If it's only Mr. and then last name, then over here it's going to be Mrs. and last name, Mr. and last name. Then company name, Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Make sure it fits in this line. Then it's going to say address. So the high school address here. And then underneath, city, state, zip code. And then a phone number. My number, 209-761-9240. And that is it. So one line for each one of these. I know it doesn't say city, state, zip code here, but you will put it here. So Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Then it will be the address, then it will be city, state, zip code, then it'll be phone number. Next, the next job goes here. So remember, recent, previous, previous. All this comes from your resume. And then you go for your title. If, for example, if you did field labor, so this here would be field labor. And if you were getting minimum wage, you will put $8.75/hour. Or if you were getting $40 a day, $40/day. Once again, resume, all your duties are there. Put them here. And once again, supervisor's name, you put it there. Let's say the last one you did babysitting. Month and year you started this and finished. Month and year you finished and started this. Hours or years, years, months, and hours per week. Reason for leaving, end of service. Service is no longer needed. Whatever that might be goes here. Title, child care. Do not put babysitter. It's not professional. Child care. Salary, whatever it is they paid you per day. $20 a day. $10 a day. Whatever that was, here. Your duties, copy from the resume here. Supervisor's name would be the parent's name. So if it was your aunt, first name, last name, or Miss, last name, or Mr., first name, last name, or first name, last name. Right here, you see it says company name. If they were just the parent, Miss John Doe. Then you need their address. Then you need their state zip code. Then you need their phone number. So this, if it's a babysitter that you're doing this job for. Okay, so that goes there. References, this comes from the resume. It's all there. First name, last name. So Mr. Ramiro Govea. Miss Jane, and then Doe. Mr. John Doe. Or Mr. Govea. Miss Doe. Mr. Doe. So the formatting all stays consistent throughout the application. You have this also on your resume, so you need the address right here, and then city, state, zip code. Doesn't go anywhere else. Address here, city, state, zip code here. Address here, city, state, zip code here. Address here, city, state, zip code here. Phone number. You can put them straight in a row here like this. 209 phone number, or 209 here, and then underneath the phone number. 209 here, and then underneath the phone number. 209 here, then the phone number underneath. If you do it to one, you do it to all. If you put them straight, then they all go straight. Occupation. For me, you could put ROP underneath teacher. If it Miss Jane Doe, English underneath teacher. If this was Spanish teacher, Spanish teacher. If it's a counselor, school counselor. If it's a principal, school principal. So once you follow one format, you do all the same. And then you're going to put March 15, 2013 here, and then you will sign it. It all has to be done in black or blue ink. No pencil, no red, no blue. No pencil, no red, no purple, no pinks. Black or blue ink, and nice and legible. I will be grading these with a rubric. Any mistakes, you get it back, make corrections, and then you fix it. Final one goes in your binder.